It is midweek. It is midday. Well, hello, Leo. There's everybody's favorite dog, Leo. Hey,
There he
Rob,
is as a general.
as a general. Hey, Rob, how are you today?
What's up, Blunt?
Well, I don't know
Well, what?
what's
Well,
up.
there's a lot. We've been busy, 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 busy. You did not have a show Monday night. And I don't know if you told people that.
I did not tell. I told Trevor that. I didn't have a show Monday. We have been hard at work and catching up on some very important business. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
been
God.
nonstop. And so, yeah, but here we are. It is midweek. It is midday. It's not everybody's favorite day of the week, but it's certainly our favorite day of the week.
It's
Um,
ours.
it is our favorite day of the week. And that's because we get to spend it with each and every one of you,
With the good
um,
people,
the
the
good
actual
people,
good people.
the good people. Um, yeah. So before we get started,
Let's
I don't
start.
know, like our numbers are low. Do you think our fan page has caused an issue?
What do you mean? With what?
I look at our numbers are low.
Our numbers are low. What's happening? I
I
didn't
know.
even notice that. Maybe I
Yeah.
need to play another intro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe our fan page is
It's
having some sort of residual effect. I don't know.
oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. But as always, first, right here waiting for us is Stacy Talch, Professor T in the house. Hey, Stacy, how are you doing today? We hope you're doing very well. Miss Danny Marie popping in real quick. She's got some things to get taken care of, but she will be on when she's on. We love that.
We love that.
Sandy, we love that. Sandy's in the house. I hope you're feeling well, Sandy. Hope
Yeah.
you're feeling well. New mama to be. New mama to be. There's Jet Pro in the house. I like his, I think that's like a person, like maybe, I don't know. Is
I
that,
think that's this.
oh, is it this?
Yeah.
Okay, that, whatever.
I think.
Probably. No, now that I look at it, I don't have my good glasses on today. So
Yeah. What's up with that?
I know that's
Did
just
you
how
lose
that
it?
goes. No, I didn't. They're right
Okay.
here.
All right.
Jenny Davis, hello, unturned pages.
Kenny did.
Compass of Curiosity as well. There she is. Hello. Let's see. Leanne Wolfpack in the house. Leanne
Yeah.
SU. There she is. We have Miss Cindy right here. Hello, Cindy. I hope you've been doing well. She's been rather quiet. There is Kaylee. Everybody, let's wish Miss Kaylee a happy birthday
Happy
today.
birthday.
On the side, if you guys
Yeah.
can give her a big old happy birthday, that'd be greatly appreciated. Big hugs to you, Kaylee. I hope you're having an amazing day. Miss Krista, how are you doing
Hey,
today? We
Krista.
hope you're doing well. Adam, there he
Ah,
is.
he's back.
Adam's he's back and he's slowly making his way up the levels of cult member, I believe.
Yeah. His cult status is rising. I sent you a message, Mr. Adam. I don't know if you got it yet, but take a
Yeah.
look when you get a chance.
Yep. Give it a look-see. Lisa Contraband, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. We have Mac Daddy's in the house. Chris Mac.
Mac
Chris Mac.
Daddy, what's up,
There
buddy?
he is. There he is. There he is. Yeah, so it is Wednesday. We have been hard at work. Times are hard. Times are hard for a lot of paranormal right now. There's Big Daddy Andy in the house.
Hey, Big Daddy.
There he is.
Just
There he is. Tomorrow's
Yeah,
wrestling.
it's a weird. I don't think it's just paranormal. I think also, hey, Trev, I think the economy, apparently the eclipse has made deranged people even more deranged. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't, for everybody that might, you might not all know this if you're not, obviously we're that thing that pisses people off. We're on the business side of paranormal. But it's been a little hard for locations, for teams that have events, for event companies and for networks, out there, trying to keep the paranormal field. Hey, Pat, how are you doing, sweetheart? Trying to keep everything sort of running smoothly, because all this stuff does take money. Equipment makers, they don't give away stuff for free. Locations, they don't give their locations away for free. Hey, there's Sam, there's Shane, and we have Jen in the house. Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
hello. And yeah, and Pat, you and Dallas should have an email. Take a look. Take a look. See it. Make
Yeah.
sure you got it. If you didn't, shoot me a message.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, everybody give Russ a pre-happy birthday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Russ's birthday. So happy birthday to all these April babies.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it is just been a little tough, and that's what happens. The peaks and valleys of sort of how things go.
Ebbs
So
and
be
flows.
ebbs and flows. So be sure to help at least your favorite equipment maker or your favorite location or maybe your first favorite merch maker. Just make sure, don't forget about them, because you know what?
It's a slide later, lady. I know we haven't talked about that. But there's a slide in here about that. Just so you know.
Oh, see, I don't know. He goes to
Yeah, I know
work on
you don't know. I
slides.
just put that shit in there. So let's
You do.
save it. Let's just
We'll
save
see.
your diatribe for
Okay. Yeah.
later. All right. So we got 20. That's good. We need two more. So we need two more good ones in there to make it 22.
So yeah, we've been working hard on some stuff coming up. We have events. Hey, Rich, I hope you are doing well. My friend been thinking about you. So yeah, it is one of those things that as we're getting close to a couple of our special events, we're going to be talking about a couple of those today, I believe. What do you want to start off with today, Rob?
Let's see. Well, we have a big event coming up just this weekend
Mhm.
in just a few days.
We
What's
do.
today? Today's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
3 days from now, right? 3 days from
Mhm.
now, we have Indiana State Sanatorium
Yeah.
in Rockville, Indiana, right?
That is correct, Rockville, Indiana. This is the first time for Get Haunted to make it out to ISS. I'm super excited. So if you are anywhere around that area, Kentucky or Ohio or Michigan or Iowa or somewhere that's kind of a quick little drive for you anywhere. I always think anything under 8 hours is a quick drive. Um,
Well, yeah.
yeah, I know that's not such a quick drive for you guys coming from Pennsylvania. However,
Nope.
we still have some tickets left. So if you want to come check out this beast of a location with us, you can head over to gethaunted.com, or you can check out Extreme Ticketing. Extreme X.
Yep.
Extreme
There's a
Ticketing.
slide on that too, just so you
Oh,
know. But yeah, look, I'm excited. I've seen some really cool. Just last week, I think, or earlier this week, I don't remember. I saw somebody posted a video of like cat balls getting kicked off the stairs by
oh wow.
unseen forces. Yeah, so I'm excited. I haven't been there. You haven't been. We've never been there.
No.
Um, Gotta figure this out. I'm excited to look into all the things that go on in that place. So I'm excited. What's
Yeah, that's a multi building location too, and those are always super cool to check out. Sort of like the mid orange situation, right? To be able to go into different buildings. So that's what makes this particular location an interesting uh, investigation, because you don't have to be on top of it, everybody, right? So
yeah,
what are you what's that look for?
25 hours. I think he's out in freaking Oregon.
Yeah, he was coming from the West Coast for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but 25 hours. Really? Shit.
I'm sure he's busting that up.
Yeah, well, he
I'm
has
sure
to.
he's busting that up.
He has to. Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. But we will be seeing your butt there. Yeah, I'd love to see a few more people there with us. We have one lady that reached out, and she's so nice, and she's a little nervous because she's coming by herself. It's, I think, her fourth um investigation, right? And she's like, is there going to be anybody to hang out with me? And I'm like, yeah, we got you. She's so nice. We talked for a little while one night about a week or so ago. And so she'll be out there with us. It's going to be really awesome. Yeah,
Yeah. And
we'll probably do a live.
yeah, we've got lots of Get Haunted family that is going to be there. So we'll have lots of cool things to I think document. I'm super excited. Everybody's, I think, looking forward to this one. Again, it's a new location for us, so kind of fun to explore new territory without any kind of like, oh, every time we go, this is what we get, right? This is kind of a fresh.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. And then Rob Murphy from EPS Paranormal. I think it's EPS Paranormal.
Yeah, Elite
Like,
Paranormal Society.
Elite Paranormal Society. He makes equipment, so he shipped out a bunch of stuff for us to try out there. So I'll be bringing Rob's equipment out to Indiana so we can see what it does. These really cool little Sentry devices, right?
Yeah.
And you just put them down. They've got really cool LED patterns, and it's really nice equipment. So we'll be highlighting that and using those there. It's going to be cool.
I love this concept too, just so you know. And I love that Robert Murphy, sent this out to us, and to be able to share that with everybody coming to this event, to get your hands on the equipment, look at it, check it out, use it. Then if you love it, guess what? You just go right to Elite Paranormal Society and ask Robert Murphy, how do I get myself one of those things? So I love that. I love that this is part of what Get Haunted provides. This is networking, folks. This is about everybody. This is everybody's piece of the paranormal, and you guys getting to have hands-on experiences with this stuff is really cool. Yes, we're gonna run together.
Trevor's coming. There's gonna be little teams forming. I can see it already. And I'm sorry to hear that, Jen. One day we will all link up, and nothing but best wishes for Mom.
Yeah, absolutely. And yes, I agree, Shane. Pardon me.
Oh man,
pardon me.
Are we putting you to sleep?
You're keeping me up. Yes, I would. Music boxes are my jam right now. So
she likes them.
I do. I like a good music box. So I do. So we've got ISS coming up this weekend. Like I said, go to gethaunted.com for your tickets. There's still plenty of space. This is a big location. Or you can go to extremeticketing.com with the letter X. Extreme.
Yep.
What else do we got going on, Rob?
Do it. Let's see. Well, I did. So, we talked about this about a week ago, but I threw Sarah a new task or job or whatever you want to call it, right? Because we had Black Tea Society up and running. Okay, it's not great, right? Like what I learned really fast and the hard way is that our billing system was confusing the shit out of everybody, because you're essentially a month ahead, right? So, because I have to order the appropriate number of materials for this. So it got messy. I got swamped, and I called Sarah crying, saying, I just can't, I'm not good at this. I need your help. So Sarah's taken that piece over. I'm still responsible for getting this shit done. Right. But she's going to handle the back end of this, the orders, the invoicing, making sure the designs are where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be, getting everybody caught up, because there are people that I owe shirts right now. Trevor, I probably owe you 4 of these 6 that we have up here, or 7, right? But this is where these are the designs so far, right? So we've been doing this for about 7 months now, 8 months. And we've got 1, 2, 3, probably 4 or 5 right now in the works, so that we can kick off this month, actually next month. We're going to restart this thing, get everybody caught up, make sure everybody is exactly where they were supposed to be. But the good news is there's going to be a much smoother system, something that makes a little more sense to everybody. I know, Jet Pros, there's a story behind this, bro. I know. We're going to change the name of the show to Beat Rob Up for fucking up every order Wednesday. I know the mug's cut. Look, wait, I just fucking had it here's your mug. Just, there's nothing on it yet, and I upgraded your mug, sir. So the problem is my printers. So my man, Mike Castro from Ghost of Magazine, just a couple days ago gave me a brand new, well, not a brand new, but a replacement printer for my die sub printer. So thank you and sorry. I know I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm gonna send 2 mugs. I'm gonna send one with my face on it too. How's that sound? So, and maybe that's Sarah's next job. But so the Black Tea Societies. Holy shit! Do you hear all that?
Yeah, what is that?
Um, so they're putting in bushes around my building here. So they dug out everything, and now they're just dropping bucket loads of rocks uh, into the road here. So yeah, so black tea is coming back up. It's getting fixed. Orders are getting caught up on as much as I can this week before I leave for Indiana, and then next week's nothing but getting shit fixed and getting things taken care of.
Yeah.
Don't we have a "Don't Be a Dick" shirt?
We do have a "Don't Be a Dick." I'd like to redesign it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that way I'm obsessed with that right now. Obsessed. That way we'll.
So yeah, Rich, we have some. They're white. They're kind of girly.
Yeah, I think I'd like there. I have a thought in my head about how I'd like to change that. So we'll get on that for sure. But we are going to keep everything. We're going to get everything. We're going to get everything back on track. I'm super excited. We have some great T-shirts in the queue, being waiting to be made for the upcoming months. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get this program back out there. Again, we do believe in the work that we do, and we are a small business, folks. We're a small business, and it can be tough. There is, we're not in this. It's not like we go to one office and get the work done. We are in different states, and it can be hard to get some things done. So a lot of things kind of gets pushed off right in there to Pennsylvania, and Rob gets kind of held. His feet get held to the fire a little bit, but we're gonna work this out and get this running super smooth. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. So give me a break. We're getting it fixed up. Joe B is in the house. What's up, brother?
Hey, Joe B.
So see, Rich is saying if it's in black. So what we have to, we're gonna work on that, sir. So Missouri State Penitentiary is coming up. That's June 1st, right? If all goes well. Here's where we're gonna be honest, right? When we do these events with other people, right? Especially folks like Nesper that need to they need to get their asses out there, right? So that involves an RV, driving, hotels, the whole 9 yards. It has to be profitable. If anybody wants to go and rent Missouri State Penitentiary, feel free. You'll get the price tag and you'll understand where we're coming from. So with that, up until today, 2 tickets sold today. We sold about half of what we need to sell for this one. It's breaking my heart. I don't want to have to cancel this one. And listen, if you're watching and you have tickets, you will get refunded. But we're giving this a week and one more week because I do have to let Missouri know by 5/1 what our final verdict is on this. Yeah, so sadly we're at a point right now where it's probably not a viable event for whatever reason. Gets to a slide that I have later. We've advertised the shit out of it. I just don't know. And it's not just this event, folks. There's a lot of events and a lot of other people that I've been talking to that are feeling the same thing. So the economy, is there's the whole Middle East shit that's going on? Is it too close to tax day? I don't know. Right? We got to figure this out. So if you have tickets like Jenny Davis, get some more people going, push it out, help us out on this one. We're going to reach out to a TV station or two today to try to get a little more hype around it. I've spent hundreds and hundreds. So I know, so there's people watching right now that like to take information and spread it around and manipulate it. But so understand this, right? Every event, I spend money on advertising. Every single event. Doesn't matter which one. New Egypt, all the way up to Missouri State Penitentiary. The budgets may vary, right? I'm not going to spend $500 on advertising for New Egypt, so we only sell 10 tickets there. I know, Jenny. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying,
she does push it.
I know. Just drag people in. Fuck it. tell them they got to go. We don't have that far to go to make this viable, but I have to be able to pay those guys for their time and services to get them out there, rent an RV, the whole thing. So, we're hoping that in the next week we can sell a bunch more tickets so that we can go. I don't care about if we make money on this one. I do need to be able to pay them and pay the location. So with that being said, if you're anywhere in the Midwest, spread this one around for us. This will be only the second time in 3 years that I've had to cancel one, and it just sucks, and I don't want to do it. It's a little bit of an ego thing for me, but it is a big issue in the field right now, and I have some theories on that we can get to shortly. But with that, we have there are a lot of events happening out there, and extreme ticketing is another branch of what Sarah and I and the rest of the Get Haunted crew do. And it's finally all kind of coming together. We currently have like 3 or 4 different clients selling their events and things on Extreme, and we're gonna keep ramping it up. We did a whole system upgrade to it, so now there's even more functions and functionalities. So functionality and features. Wow.
I actually had to sit there for a second and go,
yeah, functions and featuralities.
All right.
It's all those drugs. That's what it is. So what happens? Look, there's 4 different tiers, from very simple, if your team does public events and you need to sell tickets, or your team does anything and you need to sell tickets, perfect. It's the perfect thing. If you're a little more advanced and you need stores or you need live streaming capabilities, guys, you can charge for your live streams if you choose to. There's so many features inside of this platform that we're using that it's almost ridiculous. If you're a bigger company that does a lot of events, like Dave Giuliano, we have a managed tier. It's a pain. Look, anybody that does events will tell you creating events is a pain on any site, right? You got to upload your flyer, you got to upload your descriptions, you got to create your ticket tiers, there's all these things you got to put in your pricing. We can handle that part for you. So there's 4 different tiers. They're very, very affordable, very competitive with Eventbrite, Ticket Leap, even Fair Harbor. You'll see us slowly switching over there. There's just so much going on. Super fast payouts. You get your own payment processor, you link it up, and you're done. Setup takes like 10-15 minutes. On the higher tiers, you can even white label it. And so if you had, like Two Brothers Extreme, Mike, you guys if you had a website, if you do, I don't know, and you want to embed just your ticketing pages on your own website, you can do that on within 2 of those tiers. So there's just so much that we're going to actually do a whole special show about it. Most people on the side won't care. But shit, it's good stuff, man. Rachel, if you want to have Kevin's next birthday party and sell tickets to it, put them in a dunk tank. There you go. You could sell the tickets right there, and it's very, very cheap and affordable. But again, you get the shop. Don't forget, weave in the merch factor here. This is again where we're different, so we can do the merch for you. We can handle the fulfillment, and your shop can have all that merch in it. So every team, regardless of what some of the naysayers out there, you should push, create, build, and promote your brand through merch. I don't care what anybody says. You're just as important as Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, Project Fair, any of those folks, if not more important to us. So Extreme Ticketing, look for some big updates there. Over the next couple of days, we got a lot of that worked out in the last 2 days. So back to Sarah's point, like what is going on in the community? It's an interesting time for the paranormal, right? We're seeing, and I don't know, I got a bunch of calls from different people. Some you'd be surprised. So hold on, what's Jenny saying? It's definitely a pain. Yeah. So now you can just hand that shit right over for a low monthly cost. we got calls from people like, hey, are you guys, how are events going for you? Or how's merch?
Mhm.
How's this?
Mhm.
It seems like it's everywhere. It seems like a sort of this nationwide
Mhm.
slow down. And I don't know, I focus so hard on what we do that I don't look at other things. So I don't
Mhm.
know, people on the side, like, how's business for you? How's life for you? How's your emotional state? Like, I don't know what's going on. There's something weird going on again.
Well, it's sad. It is sad what we're seeing. I noticed a few more posts that have come through where people are stepping out of the paranormal,
Yeah.
and some big hitters kind of asking, what is happening to the field? This field isn't, I think, is can the field make it? Absolutely. I think the field,
Yeah.
and those in it, there will always be that. There will always be that space, right? I think it's the trend. I think that's the unfortunate part. I think what we're seeing sort of playing out is very trendy pop words, buzzwords, trendy things to do. Um, it's easy, I think, for some of this, we lose focus on the actual part of paranormal. We've said this a million times. Sometimes we focus on the wrong things and not the things that we all love about the paranormal, which is the actual exploration of paranormal,
Yeah.
not the personal smackdowns that seem to be um, obsessively happening right now to so many people. So
Oh
many
yeah.
people.
Lots of people are on that end of it. Right. So when people that are, oh my God,
I hear that.
so loud. Yeah, I mean, people get fixated on the living, right? When,
Yeah.
um, well, I think what we're all looking at is what happens afterwards, or what the bigger picture is, if it is not what happens afterwards. So it's a little disheartening to see some people stepping away. You won't see that over here. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I don't know. It becomes this thing, right? So yeah, another person that runs events was like, like, what's going on with all this? These debunkers are really helping much with the field either. Also got to keep religion out of the younger generations aren't following religion anymore. So the debunkers
That
are
I
really
think
helping
I
much.
think he's saying they're not really helping much. Actually, Adam, I think you're saying not. Let us know if that's what you meant. I actually there's a lot in here. Um Adam, you know what? I don't know how old beautiful Adam is. I
He's
got no age.
beautiful. I
He
think
is
he's
beautiful.
30.
Okay. Well,
I
he's
could be
he's
I could be way wrong. I don't know.
yeah, he's stunning. If you've ever met Adam in person, his skincare routine is out of this world. Um, but I agree here. I think there is a lot. He's saying aren't. He said that they aren't really
Mhm.
helping, and I think the problem is right, Adam. I don't know. Like you can debunk. I think the debunking part I've never had an issue with. Oh my God, he's 37 years old. Holy
And
jeez.
see, I was 7. Yeah, so no, debunking's an important piece. It's the
Yeah,
delivery, I think, that
yeah.
becomes the questionable piece, right? So,
Mhm.
um, maybe some of the people leaving the paranormal field are the ones. Agreed. I don't know if purged is the right word. Um, yeah, the drama, but that's what's happening too, Rich. I think what we're seeing, or what I've noticed, I don't want to speak for everybody, is the people that tried and failed, right, become then disenfranchised and then go and create like ugly, right? So yeah, if it doesn't work out for them, then well, I'm just gonna take my toys and
Yeah.
leave, and then I'm gonna light the place on fire. That's what it looks like in some cases too. I'm not saying all cases.
But wouldn't it be great if the drama-loving people were the ones that left? Unfortunately,
They
they're
don't leave.
not, they're not the ones leaving. They're not the ones going.
They don't leave. They just go create stupidity. But I'm watching it with a lot of people. So we saw one. Yeah, there was one shared with us last night. I was like, fuck, I
Mhm,
didn't really know that person, but it's
mhm,
just tough to
mhm.
it's just tough to watch. And it goes back to a whole different thing. But I think there's also something bigger, right? The world itself seems to be kind of off kilter lately. It's really strange. It's really
Well,
strange.
I like Adam put in here about also keep religion out of it, as the
Oh,
younger generations aren't following a religion anymore. But if you could, here's the thing. I guess if you don't want to follow the religious aspect, I'm okay with that. I think, but what are we actually bringing to the table when we're talking about some of these theories? Again, the debunking, absolutely, all day long. If you're watching somebody do an experiment and you want to sort of debunk maybe the thought process or the piece of equipment, or maybe what they're saying they're coming up with, that I get, right? That I get. What I'm not really understanding is, don't understand, you might not like somebody, so let's attack them until something, whatever that end game is supposed to be. So I wish, if there was more debunking about actual experiments and theories, and then offering some other thought to it, like, hey, here's my thought on the debunking part of XYZ. What if though we tried this? This is the part that I think has been lost, I will say. Don't get offended, Adam, on the younger generation of investigators.
Jesus.
They're not offering a solution. They just offer a very non-critical thinking thought of why they're debunking, because it is the clickbait of the month, and then they don't really offer much more from that. So I wished, if there was the debunking situation, to me that would be a really interesting event to put on, where bring your debunk, bring the thing in the field that you don't agree with, and let us hear your solutions, let us hear your thoughts and another way of trying it, so we can try to build on that. Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be really great?
Yeah, it would be cool. It would be cool to sort of deconstruct it and
Mhm.
apply those things. I get it.
Mhm.
Rich is saying theology should not. I don't know. I don't know if I fully agree there, right? Because I do believe that things that were unexplainable became stories that are weaved into theology. And I do think that the roots of a lot of things are based in theology, and still something
Mhm.
worth consideration, right?
Yeah.
Just how I see it. Hey Bob. So I don't know if completely erasing that piece from paranormal history, it would make things any different, right? We're talking about the unknown, and
Yeah.
sometimes, right, for some people, the theological part of this could be a comfort piece, right? And different religions and
Mhm.
practices have different
Mhm.
theories on what spirit is, or God, how many rocks do they need to drop? You can hear that. You can hear that.
I can hear that. Yeah. I
Um,
can.
there's
Yeah.
just there's a everything has merit.
Mhm.
Again, if we could get back to, you know, fair and humane ways of having a discussion with
Mhm.
people,
Mhm.
that might be a best start. But hold on. Well, so Rich, you make a point there, right? But the people don't have to accept every single thing. It's still important, but maybe, Rich, in their eyes,
Mhm.
it is a demon, right? And
Yeah.
so I get it, right? I get it, but breaking that all down and laying it all out for people is a really interesting way. So I think with the stigma of religion to young people now, the difference between Christianity and spiritualism is overlooked, and young people are too tired to learn.
Yeah. Or care to
Or wait,
listen.
what are they tired of? Here's what I'm going to say. I left home at 18. I went in the military.
Mhm.
Busted my ass for almost 4 years. Came home, worked my ass off for another 30. So what are young people tired of? What are they tired from? That's what I want to know.
Here we go. And you know what, Adam? I'm going to say I disagree. This younger generation likes to manufacture lots more to be upset about. I think there is no self-soothing, self-calming mechanisms anymore. I think, and they don't care to listen. I agree with that,
Yeah.
Trevor. I do think that in the end, it is, you know, the younger generation, there is no digging deeper, right, into anything other than their own pain. And instead of saying, why am I so pained, and do a deeper exploration. Listen, I don't look, you paranormal the way you want to paranormal. We absolutely do not judge how you want to paranormal, because we all go through different phases of that. I think there are so many people missing out on so many amazing opportunities. I think when you find that really good debunker, amen. You know, again, all day long, we should be working with skeptics. We should be working with everybody with a difference of opinions. I think the biggest issue seem to see going on right now is that we've made paranormal is a personal journey, but people in the paranormal are attacking people personally instead of just saying, like, if you don't like it, go away, go, you know, or if you love it, like, come and explore. And there are so many people. If you don't like two people, if you don't like a group of people, there are so many other groups and teams out there. Heck, I mean, there's somebody for everybody, right?
Agreed. Yeah, look, I mean, even my own kid, right? Like, I think I had this conversation with you yesterday. Yeah, I just look at who she is, how things are, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know what she's going through, but I know what kind of life she's had for the last 18 years. And it's pretty fucking cush, man. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. So, you know, the behaviors are very, very different. So I'm not quite sure it's what they're going through. I do think it's what they're being taught, if that makes any sense. So there's this big sense of entitlement with my daughter. There just is. And even if she was on the show, I'd probably tell her. I am going to do a show with her. I talked her into it, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, one show. We're not some weekly.
I think that's awesome. And you're right, though. I think that word entitlement, when you look at everything that we do, but we can narrow it right down to the paranormal. You know, people feel they're entitled to go into every location, or they should have that opportunity, or they should have this, or they should have this many views, looks, or whatever, right? Like that. This is where the hard work or the digging in, and there is something to, you know, look, you know, we had this discussion about, I posted up a few weeks ago, I posted up about strong women in the paranormal, and that post got 100 comments in no time. And I loved it. I loved watching women lift other women. It is a beautiful thing to see. Interesting enough, some of it didn't seem 100% authentic. We know this. But then my follow-up was, let's talk about why women are so brutal to other women, especially we'll just keep it to the paranormal. In the paranormal, the relentless and relenting bashing and trashing of each other and all that kind of good stuff. That post has been kind of, nobody wants to talk about it. Right? Yeah.
But this is the bigger problem is, you know, the fear of conversations, the fear of being unfriended, the fear of being ignored, right? So what's been created, and John, like, I think that's a lot of younger people right now. I'm not picking on younger people here. These are my observations with my own kid, right? Who, she just, yeah, it's tough. No, Danny, nobody's.
Oh gosh, no, not all women. I'm saying, but let's be clear about it. Like, where do a lot of our issues come from in the competitive field? I know we tried to do a show, a roundtable about women in the paranormal field, and really what that comes down to is saying that particular group of women on the show, their issue is that there aren't enough women on TV in the paranormal. But when I try to bring up the fact that there's a higher percentage of women consuming paranormal
Oh
which
God, yeah.
means women don't want you on TV because they ain't consuming you. They want to consume what they want to consume, and it's not other women being successful.
Right. And this all leads into Bob's comment here. So nice segue, lady.
Oh, nice. Let me see. What does he say? I would like to see the shock and awe video stopped completely. Yeah, me too, Bob. It hurts our
But
whole agenda.
again, right? So this is a whole nother show. I didn't mean to take this off course, but there too, right? Is it
Mhm,
if there's a demand, there will be the supply, right? The problem
mhm,
is the demand, right? And short
mhm,
attention spans. And um yeah, and I agree, Adam. Look, and I can pull up, Business Suite and show you all of the statistics for the people that consume Get Haunted's material, right? 65% females, right?
yeah,
Um and Get Haunted's probably what 80% female. And
not many guys.
there's not many guys in there. And yeah, I agree. Look, everybody knows, you know, I let the ladies make the smarter decisions. I do stupid shit. We let them jump in and tell me when to stop being a bad person, a bad boy, right? But yeah, I agree. The world needs it, not just the paranormal, but the
Mhm.
world. I think in most cases, um, the
I
curator said it would be more D-bad shirts, right? And they should come with a taser, right? This is the problem. A really, really good friend of mine is kind of a cowboy, right? And last year during some shit, I was hanging out with him. We were talking. He's like, man, problem today is these kids never got punched in the mouth, right? And he's absolutely right. And growing up in the 70s and 80s, um, that's how we solve things, right? It was I even elementary school. I had a fight in elementary school. I mean, go figure. Um, you met after school, you met behind the school, you met down on a trail, and you fucking hammered it out, and you got it done. At the end, somebody won, somebody lost, or it was a tie, which was rare, and you shook hands and you moved on, and the shit was done. It wasn't out there trying to, you know, I look at what happens to some of these, the celebrities out there, and the shit that happens to them is absolutely violent,
Mhm,
insane, and you're like,
mhm,
but the same people that run their mouths are the same ones that will avoid you or avoid them at a paracon or on the streets or
mhm.
whatever. So, I don't know. The softening of America, it's part of it, I think. Yeah, I'd vote for Sarah for
Yeah.
president.
Oh, well, I'm sure our fan page will have something to say about that. Yeah, I think this is what it really comes down to because we're not here to talk about the drama. I think again, what makes us sad is that it takes us away. And it goes back to Wade Kirby. It takes us away from the opportunities that are in the field,
Yeah.
and they're missed, they're lost because everybody is stepping away. People want to step away. People are exhausted mentally, and that's where the dangers of social media come in. Everybody thinks that it's all fun and games, and we are working on a show. To I think for everybody to understand exactly what is behind defamation, what is behind the dangers of what you think is safe when you think you're anonymous behind the keyboard. You're not as safe as you think you are. I think that there are many people are so distracted that they don't go that extra mile to understand or take that extra step or read that extra paragraph in something to understand exactly you're not as safe. This whole, the throwing out of your First Amendment, or I get to, yeah, just because you can doesn't mean you should, and doesn't mean you can actually. There
Mhm.
are always some things that we should be smart about on social media. But again, it's to bring it back to why are we not focused on paranormal? Why are we not focused? And if you don't like it, then find something to do or become an amazing debunker. Like that's what I would love to see. Like there are some really great people out there that have some amazing theories that don't match up with ours, right? I think that's amazing to
Yeah.
hear. those other pieces,
Yeah.
the other side. It does make you, right? It does make you um, think a little harder about your beliefs.
Oh my God, Cronin just brought back one of my worst and favorite memories as a kid, right? So my my godfather was over with his son, right? I don't know. I must have been 10, maybe 11.
Mm.
And Joey, so I was in the bedroom with Joe, and I don't know, like he was like 15, and I called him a jerk off, and I didn't even know what it meant, right? Maybe I was 9, right? And he went out and ratted me out.
Oh, you got
And
told on
oh
tattletales.
yeah. And my dad, I just the sound of the belt coming out of the loops,
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, oh shit. And I'll never forget because he had this he had this big old, I don't know what it was, but big metal buckle, right? And I was like, oh shit. And he's like, and he was getting it ready. So I started hauling ass, and we lived in an apartment. I was young, and he was right behind me. And that the first one missed, and I felt like the wind. And that second one connected like,
Ew.
oh my God, it connected so bad. And my godfather was like, stop, Fred. It's okay. You don't have to do this. Um, and so I was crying, right? Then later my mom came home and she's like, what'd you call him? And that was it. And then I got the soap in the mouth.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like for real, that shit happened. And
Yeah.
I never did that again. Not once.
Yeah. I just hope, we hope that each of you are done with what we're seeing. And we talk many times about standing up together. Rob, we actually have also heard people saying that they are a little nervous because they're being a little bit held hostage by
Well, they
their,
don't want retribution, right?
yeah, their
They
friends
see
that
there
they
are people out there that see the bad, right? They see the
Mhm.
crap,
Mhm.
and they don't want to say anything, or they don't want to walk away from it because they're afraid of retribution. It's pretty sad.
Mhm. Yeah.
Once the human element is introduced into para-unity, all it takes is one bad apple for it to all go to poop. I think there needs to be a code of ethics, right? And then we sort of need like an enforcement unit, Rich, with batons.
Well, and Rich, you know what?
Belt and soap. There it
Yeah,
is.
here's belts and soap. But here's the thing, we've talked about this many times. We've tried to ask people, much like the post that just went out for the women's talk, and that is leading everybody. Just so you know, these strong feminine energy posts are leading up to something. But we've talked about that, and the reality is nobody wants to be really the solution. It kind of turns into just ignore it and walk away. And sadly, what we're seeing are people really struggling, and we're hearing it is sad. The more messages that come in, the more calls that we get. It's sad. It's sad to see another one leave for the sake of something that, again, why are we not focused on the thing that we should be focused on, and that is the paranormal? And that's what we hope when you come to our events, that we want to hear the difference of opinions. We want to hear your thoughts, your theories. If you don't believe, we want to hear why you don't. It's okay. You're not going to offend us if you say, well, I don't believe in this. But the idea to come and explore something that you don't know about and meet people that are in the community that are some of the most amazing souls because they are open. That's really what it's all about. It's all about the connecting the dots and connecting each other. That's what we really love the most, in my opinion.
That's what I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an interesting time, right?
Yeah.
Because we're watching things form up and people go one way and people walk away, which is
Well, and is that what's happening? Is that what's happening with the business in general as well? I think so many people, when I read those comments, when somebody posts that they're leaving, so many people, oh, I've been out of it for X amount of years because of the community. So this is nothing
yeah.
new.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
nothing new.
It's
Yeah.
just sad, right? So we can all sit around and take it and cry about it, or you can actually go out and do something about it, which is what we choose to do. Even if people don't like that. We're still here, still doing our thing, and we'll continue to do so. So yeah, it's kind of a, but again, I think it's a lot of things, right? I don't
Yeah.
think it's just the negative Nancy's. There's the, you
No.
know, the shit in the Middle East now. People just worry. The economy is weird, right? It's just weird. So
Mhm.
I'm hoping 24 shapes up a little bit more here.
Yeah.
I feel like it might. I feel like it
Yeah.
might.
No.
I don't know. Um, we will find out. We will find out.
Yeah, I think, and yes, Jen, and that's the other thing. Like, life happens, and people, there are so many different aspects to what's going on in the community. Why certain people are, why some of the business end or some of these. When we say business end, that's the reality. A location still is a business, whether you want to
Yeah.
state it or not. It's not just history. There is a business attached to that piece of history, because they take money to run. So it is hard, and we do our best to not screw them over. We are working to keep these events running. But at the end of the day, we do still have to have money coming in, because we do have volunteers, and we would like to change that status. But as a new small business, this is the what it takes. This is how we have to do it. And everybody that believes in the mission of Get Haunted has freely given their time and their love, energy, and their own money to make Get Haunted what it is today. That we are completely appreciative
Yeah.
of, for sure. So yeah, there's that. And so let's hope MSP, we're hoping. I know I have not been. I know that is one of your favorite locations. You adore Sheila. You love everybody that works there.
I do. I
Yeah.
do. I hate the drive because I'll probably
Mhm.
drive. I don't think I'll fly this one, but yeah, yeah, it's just such a good place.
Yeah.
Um, hold on. What's Bob talking about? Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
we just fought. We just fought. I'll let you do
We fought right there.
it.
We all have to be careful. We're old for the most part of us, and younger generation has moved in while we were busy with day-to-day life. It's no longer our show. Well, I don't know about that, Bob. I mean, look, I believe they have a different demographic and a different audience, right? But we can work together with these folks, and we can integrate them. It's a challenge. Trust me, we've tried. It's a challenge, because of a lot of the things that we just talked about. So
Oh, but I think there is a beautiful mix that does happen. I think you just have to find, again, I think it's the trend. The trend of paranormal is what's kind of the weird little turmoil. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Lisa. Lisa's here too. So yeah, I mean, I think in the end, we're willing to bend and with
yep,
the winds of change where we can, and try to keep the doors open. And that is what it is we do. We are working hard to make sure the doors are open for everybody in the paranormal, that want to be a part of it.
yep.
Is really what it comes down to for us.
And cult dues are on the first. So we gotta let's do better first. Maybe I'll let you go to the second, but
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
feed the dog. Um,
I love that, Jen. Yeah. I mean, there are so many people, different age groups. I think it's the level of interest. Again, you with the social media aspect, we talk about this all the time, right? TikTok becomes this thing. And so you got to have certain things. Those trends, I think, change by the hour. I don't really understand TikTok. I'll be the first one. And no, I'm not a boomer.
yes, you are.
I'm not. I love that, and I'm okay if somebody calls me a boomer. I think it's funny, but I'm not. But I don't understand that. But I think that whole weird trend of paranormal is now we're focused on the trend and not the beautiful, messy, confusing. What the hell are we going to
Yeah,
expect or see on the other side? That's just my take on that.
I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah.
you. Rich, you don't know your cult level because you haven't paid your dues. It's simple. Once you do, I'll reveal your number, your level.
I think, didn't this get moved to Senate now or something like that,
I don't
Sam? I
know.
think it's moved on to
I
something
don't know.
else. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Like if they shut it down, I won't even. care for a second. I just won't. Like, I don't. For me, I don't. I just don't look at TikTok.
I saw somebody, I thought this was interesting. I saw somebody talk about that, like, oh, they're going to take TikTok away and that's taking our freedom of speech away. It's like, this right here is probably the biggest issue. You know, if you think your freedom of speech is because of social media, you couldn't have been more misinformed. Like, but maybe that's what they're worried about, having to go out into the world and actually say it. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
you know, if TikTok is a national security threat, like they claim, that's a little more important than you being able to, you know, make videos of your dog running in circles. I'm sorry. I can debate that all day long.
Dogs running in circles. That's what they do.
No, mine did.
Oh, I don't even know. I can't figure TikTok out, but I know there's a space for it. I just don't, it's just not my.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't have to exist, but if it doesn't exist, I'm pretty sure we're going to live. Hey, Todd,
Hey,
what's up,
Todd.
buddy? So, yeah, there's a lot going on. Rich is flashing his feet.
Yeah. So just know, show some grace. It'd be great because one day you might want that grace when the eyes are all on you. And we want to make sure that we're all helping each other in the paranormal. And if for whatever reason it's not your thing, or you're not really loving what somebody is doing, you know, you can just scroll right on by, or I don't know. Not everything needs an opinion. So we'll continue to make sure that the locations that you all love, that we all love, are still spotlighted. Let's try to give them some serious love where we can. There are teams that are out there doing amazing events. Please be sure to check them out. There are other event companies out there putting on amazing things. And, you know, it is always sad when we see an event. It doesn't matter if it's another event company, another team, another group putting on an event. We understand the amount of time, effort, and energy that went into creating that, and the money that went into creating that. And when it has to be disbanded, or if it needs to be canceled, honestly, we don't get joy from that. That is to me, that is a really sad situation to watch unfold, because we do understand the time, work, and energy and money.
Look at that. There's Chris.
There's Chris.
Wade from Nesper. Yeah, guys, it's time. Come hang out with Chris, Wade.
Yeah.
And Dan. But we got to sell some more tickets, folks, or that shit ain't happening. So get on it. Get out there.
Yeah.
Tell them, have them say that you sent them, and I'll hook you up with some little treats. Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Let's throw this up there. Don't get me going, Jen. God damn. Hey, who's doing comments, lady?
Well, I usually do Wednesdays, but that's okay.
You do the Wednesdays. I get confused. All right. They are. People don't understand. They have no idea what goes into it, but they sit and they criticize. And wah. Yes, get your asses there. Yeah, Joe's got a ticket. He really wants to get there. Okay. Supernatural Soiree still kicking, guys. Tickets are coming in, but oddly, we didn't have a lot of teams sign up. We had a shit ton of psychics and readers sign up to be vendors, and we didn't want to turn the 12 slots into a psychic fair, right? We just couldn't. It was not how we designed it, not how we ever explained it. Nothing like that. Lisa, we explained it that event's in jeopardy if we don't sell enough ticks. Let's just put it that way. So we got about a week to sell a shit ton of ticks, and that's your job now, Lisa.
That's right.
It's going to be a blast. See, I love Chris's positive vibes. So get out there, sell some damn tickets, people. Make it happen. I'll pay you in Kool-Aid. Right? And I'll tell you. Yeah. All right. See, that was quick. So we had a lot of people reach out about being vendors. but we can only, we kind of broke it up. If there's 12 slots, we want there to be variety. We don't
Yeah.
want you competing with each other, number one, especially since there's a very limited number of
Yeah.
vendor tables. So we kind of settled on two similars, right? So
Yeah.
got psychic-y things, stuff done, the readers and the psychics. We've got one equipment maker right now. It's just a lot of cool things coming. But
Yeah.
we didn't get any teams. Have your team represented here, guys. It's a great way. Now, if you don't know, is when people come on the ship, right? They're going to come past this whole amazing spectacle that we've kind of hinted at, and then there's going to be an entryway. That entryway is through your vendor tent. It's that simple. You're going to get every single person that comes in past your table. Doesn't mean they're all going to stop, but you're going to have exposure unlike anything else. So if you're a team and you want to highlight your team and who you are and what you do, it's a great opportunity. And then oddities, right? We'd love to see an oddity table or two. If you guys tell weird shit, creepy dolls, stuffed alligator heads on chicken bodies, whatever.
That thing.
Whatever. Ouija boards, whatever.
Yeah.
It would be cool to have one of those. So if you're interested, shoot us a message. Go to supernaturalsoiree.com, fill out the vendor application. With your vendor table, you get 2 tickets, right? All kinds of cool things. And you get the promotions all the way up until the event, right? So there's a lot. But Supernatural Soiree, get ready, because that's about 6 months away, 7 months away. Listen, Trevor, leave my chicken legs alone.
And I hope when people see that, looking for team vendors, oddities. I don't know many oddities like curators. I don't know. I know they're out there. I just don't know exactly who they are.
Yeah.
But I think that's the most important thing is, we didn't there again, I stated this last week. I'm not the person that makes the decision on this. There's 4 of us that do talk about it. And we wanted this because there were 12 of you and people were walking through to get to the party into this beautiful 12 exclusive vendor spot. You don't want it to be all one thing. You don't, because then people are going to rush by and be like, whatever, there's a bunch of candle makers, or there's a bunch of psychics, or there's a bunch of teams. Like, we wanted it to be a variety, a grab bag of amazement. It doesn't have to be, FYI, just the paranormal. Do you do something that is unique? Do you sell something unique? Do you have a service that's unique? It's not just paranormal, folks. It could be just really cool, right? So
Adam, yes, you could. I see this at Paracons and horror conventions. You could totally get that booth. I think that would get approved. That's different. And I don't know if I might buy them.
Yeah. Are you willing to sell any, Adam? Like, are they collector items? Are you looking to sell them for a cool price? I mean, I think
he can just display them. I don't give a shit. He can just have them be like, look at all of my Funko Pops. Don't touch them.
That's right. Just keep them behind the table. So it's really cool. So just keep that in mind. If you know somebody that is creative or has something unique that they do, let them know. Send them right over to supernaturalsoiree.com and have them fill out the vendor application. And let's be able to lift them for this one night of cool collaboration. And this is true, Rich. Don't forget tonight, Greetings from Beyond. Greetings from Beyond radio is tonight with Rich Valdez and the beautiful Jen Richardson. And they are having Courtney Peterson and her team, which I love that. Oh, Courtney and Kat are going to be on tonight. I love that. 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight. This is a part 2 of a cold case. They have been working on this case for a while, and their YouTubes are very interesting. So if you haven't checked it out, Trinity Paranormal Long Island, check them out. Do not miss tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Greetings from Beyond Radio. They are part of the Get Haunted Paranormal Podcast program, which I am quite proud of. Look,
So,
who's in the house?
yeah, Ghosted. To see how they monitor us, people. Every time I put something up, they're watching.
They're on. They're
Yeah, we
on.
have eyes on us 24/7. It's creepy. I'm gonna assume that's Mr. Michael
Yeah.
Castro because of the
Yeah.
yo, who
Yeah. Probably.
I got to spend a
Probably.
fun day with at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, New Jersey.
You
Um,
were just at the Creeper Gallery.
I was creeping around down there.
You were. You
So was
were.
Mike, and Danny was there too. Candy Slater's here saying hi at the
Hey,
end of the
Candy.
show. Thank you for joining us. Everyone stop talking. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. What the hell is happening today?
Yeah.
Rich
Everybody's giving us.
Valdez, see? I think he's in on it.
He is. He is. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, we've got a lot of good things. Paracon season is among us, folks. We have the White Hill Mansion Para Expo happening. Dave Giuliano's expo right there at White Hill Mansion in Fieldsboro, New Jersey. We've got Pennhurst Paracon coming up. We have the Warren Seekers of the Supernatural Paracon coming up. The Gettysburg Battlefield Bash coming up. We have the Haunted Rock Island Roadhouse Paracon. We got all sorts of Paracons coming up.
On the network page, thank you, Michael, for reminding me about this. There's a voting post that Sarah, you put that out, right?
I did put that out,
So
and it's been
vote.
shared out.
Here's what's going to happen. You guys need to do this. I don't care if you agree with it or not. You need to go to that voting post, GFN or GPN Paranormal.
GPN, I believe.
Okay. Well, one of them will correct us. You'll see. You go, you vote for Ghosted Magazine as the best magazine. Just do it. All right. We'll go back to Rich's. Don't be a dick comment. Go vote for Ghosted Magazine, especially issue number 2, because I'm in it. No, you don't get to vote for an issue. You got to vote for the whole thing. So go over there, vote. But the most important vote that you're going to throw this year is for Ghosted Magazine on this voting platform. Just go read it and vote for them and get it done. And you will go up one level in the cult automatically. If you can prove it. You got to send screenshots.
Well, and
Rich is bossing me around.
What's happening?
He's demanding that Jen puts a link out to his show. Bob, you can also find it on the Get Haunted Network and the Get Haunted main page, just in case Jen can't post that link up.
Yeah, here, I will post that link up. You keep talking and I will get that for him right now.
She's going to go ahead and do that. So another reason, folks, if you have any interest in being a vendor at the soiree, as Sarah mentioned, Paracon season's coming and they're going to sell out probably, I would guess, by Pennhurst Paracon. So, and there's only about half left. You got to send me your screenshot, Adam. There you go. Jen posted up the link for YouTube. It's right there.
Yeah.
So Bob, there's your link for YouTube.
And the one I posted up is the actual show. I don't know which one Jen did, but
there's a lot of links to pick from.
Yeah.
Adam, send me your screenshot. Then that'll force you to read the other message I sent you yesterday. So yeah, now's the time. We've already got about a third of them sold out. We got to get the rest. And I want to see cool tables. I don't want to see all the same thing.
No. All right. We need vendors. So go check out supernaturalsoiree.com.
What's this eye business? Yes. No more psychics. We know. We talked about this.
Did you miss that part of the show?
This is April. Yeah, she came in. She got her psychic senses. She was like, they're talking about us right now.
Yeah.
So she called Mike and he showed up and now she's here. I get how this works.
Yeah.
No, she admits it. We know.
It's all good. It's all good. So yes, go check out supernaturalsoiree.com. Get your vendor applications in. Just FYI, we are filled with the psychic spot. So if you do readings, unfortunately at this time, there is no more space for that. So if you have another unique offering product, oddity, service. If you are creative, doesn't have to be paranormal. Send in those vendor requests, and
Well,
we will get back to you for
you
sure.
know, I'm afraid of cotton, so maybe we could set up like a whole cotton thing and have people pay to watch me try to touch the cotton.
Yeah, that is so weird. The cotton
Well,
thing is, it's so
it's
weird.
not just me. A lot of people have this phobia.
Yeah.
It's called sidlongophobia, I think.
I wonder what else goes with that. Like there's something
I
tied
told
to that.
what you mean? What does that even mean?
Well, I wonder what else throw cotton at Rob. Um, like what other traits go with that phobia?
Uh, well, apparently it's tied to being incredibly good looking,
Oh, good Lord.
super smart,
Mm.
um,
Vacuum. We do need some beef jerky, pickles. Yeah.
vacuum sales.
Whatever.
Yeah, we don't care. Whatever.
Yeah. If they're
Um,
cool. If they're
yeah,
cool.
beef jerky would be good.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me bring this up right now. Um, I guess Sam's surprised by this, and maybe I shouldn't share this. Oh no, it's sidonglophobia.
All right.
All
All
right,
right.
take it easy. Is that
I did have my eggs today, Jenny. I absolutely.
share screen? I'm going to share my sidonglophobia with you. Okay. Why is this funny? It is the
Well,
fear of
what's the treatment?
there.
Oh.
There isn't. So sidonglobophobia. So people with sidonglobophobia have an extreme fear of cotton or anything consisting of the material. I don't have it that bad. The cotton balls will send me. They will send me running. Um, Cotton's harmless, but it's a panicky dread that overtakes me. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Um,
Rich is afraid of frogs. I like how everybody like calls out anybody for their. How about Q-tips? Can you handle Q-tips?
oh no.
No. Okay.
Yeah, so here's the symptoms: panic, danger, dizzy, feeling faint a little bit, sweating for sure. I mean, these are all things that happen when I'm smoking cigarettes, anyways. Um, Wait, see, I
Absolutely.
didn't know what caused it. Contaminations or germs. I don't know. I may not want to read about this part. I never looked into it.
Well, there's got to be what I have. What trypophobia?
Hold up. Let me stop sharing this. How do I stop sharing?
Hey,
Okay.
Richie B. Uh,
Tryptophobia. You do? Isn't that fear of holes or trypophobia? Uh, if I think
frogs, frogs are not evil. I mean, I only like crocheted or knitted frogs. I don't like the
yeah,
real thing.
yeah. Well, that one you posted looked very cotton bally, and I couldn't even look at it.
Oh, that was the sheep. I put a sheep up, and it was wool. It was made out of stabbed wool.
Wool, yeah, wool's rough.
And
And
Rob was like, "Why is that on your page?"
uh, um, yeah, trypophobia is the fear of hole patterns. Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff on that, but yeah, the cotton thing is hard, especially when I was little. Right, if I would get an ear infection, my mother would want to
Oh.
jam a cotton ball in my ear, right, and I just and then I got to hear it. Like right now, if you picked up a cotton ball, I know what that sounds like. I know what that feels like. Um, I also have a problem with like velour, like and velvet. It's not funny. And so what did my ex-wife do? And my daughter's christening, it was just it was a velvet dress, and I had to carry her little ass it was what's misophonia? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't love dolls either, but yeah, cotton balls, big old army guy here. Not afraid of much. Throw a cotton ball near me and or spider and I'm done. I'm
You're
done.
just giving all your haters. You know what's going to happen now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So check out our fan page tomorrow for some cotton ball jokes.
Yes, Adam, I want to read your comments.
What did I miss?
Oh,
Oh,
you missed all sorts of
oh,
comments. Yes,
jeez. The
yes,
whole okay. No,
yeah.
Sandy.
Um,
Um,
it's everybody.
the-
I'm sorry. You know what? We have some of the best people, some of the best people on
Bob,
the
we have
planet.
this is where emphasis on certain words becomes important. Rich Valdez. Never mind. There's got to be a word. Got to be a real word for that.
Oh, can't
Um,
stand hearing people chew.
oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah. Rob's got that. Sometimes when we're in meetings, um, I will decide I'm going to eat my chips or, and that, yeah.
well, but let's be clear. Like in a normal situation, no big deal. You're wearing earbuds. Your microphone is in your head, literally.
Right here.
So yeah, it sounds like it's happening like in my
Mhm.
head. Anyway,
Yeah,
you
so
know,
it is.
I got a couple phobias here, but all right, we're
Yeah,
at an hour and 17 minutes. We have our 22 viewers though,
yeah,
and that made me smile.
yeah. So with that,
This is
uh,
where punctuation and emphasis. I didn't say I do.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
So,
But seriously, go check out if you are interested in MSP. Give us a hand here. Share that out. Let's see what we can do to salvage that particular location because we don't want to disappoint Sheila or MSP or those who have ever already purchased their tickets for MSP. And we want Nesper
yeah,
to
we
be
always
able to
have.
bring out their amazing collection from their haunted museum to more people that have not had the opportunity but now would have the opportunity to meet a few of the iconic artifacts from the Warrens Haunted Museum. Check that out. We do still have some tickets for ISS that is coming up this Saturday, the 27th. Please go check out gethaunted.com for your tickets there. Also, what else do we have going on? The trifecta. We did not speak about trifecta. Very
Oh,
quickly, guys,
shit.
trifecta has been updated just a little bit. For those of you that cannot make it to both days of this particular event, which is going to be amazing, Alien, Ghost, Bigfoot, guess what? You can now purchase single day tickets with no
Yep.
room to be able to participate in this amazing opportunity of working with some amazing people like Ronnie LeBlanc, Ron Iacovetti, Lourdes Gonzalez. And guess what? Now we've added the ever popular Scotty Davis, Scotty the Medium.
Yep.
We are super excited. Have some amazing workshops in the plans for you. Pine Bush Museum, all sorts of cool things going on.
Listen.
So you can do
Yeah.
one day, you could do 2 days without rooms, you could do 1 day without a room, or you can save yourself a lot of money and do 2 days for up to 2 people.
Right.
That is May 25th and 26th, folks.
That's the breakdown. Right? And it dawned on me like, look, not everybody loves Bigfoot, right? I'm not a Bigfoot lover, but
You're not going to do the hikes.
right. So I just like, okay, maybe people just don't want to spend money to come do something, so I guess. So I was like, why don't we just break it apart? So those that may just be interested in one of the disciplines, even though, we're hoping to combine those. So you can come day one. Day one is sort of the alien versus ghost ticket. Day two is the Bigfoot versus ghost ticket. So you can come for the day. And, Jesus, lady. So you
Sorry.
can come for the day and participate and then go home. I know it's a holiday weekend. Or you can actually come for the day and get a room for just one night, right? And then the same for day two. Or you can just do the original package, which is both nights for a really, really good really good price. So yeah, we kind of made it a la carte. So you can pick. I don't know what's happening over there, but it's like the show needs to end here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, I like this edition. I think that if you are interested to do one or the other, this is your time to jump on it. So go over to gethaunted.com, choose the trifecta experience, May 25th or 26th, and find what is the perfect fit for you. One day, no room, one day with a room, both days, whatever you got going on, we got it going on right there for you at the Haunted Shanley, Napanoch, New York.
Got it
So
going on.
what?
What else? I said we got it going on, girl.
We do got it going on. So I'm super excited about that. Take some Flonase. So with that, I know my allergies are killing me. So with that, we're going to let you guys get back to your amazing week. Hey, Sarah, how you doing, sweetheart? And Terry Rogers, late. He's late, but here he is. He showed up. Have a fantastic rest of your weeks, folks. We have the rest of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Do you guys have anything amazing going on? Go share it on the network page. Let us know what you got going on this weekend. Do you have an event? Do you have something you would like us to share out for you? We would love to be able to lift you in the paranormal community, because that is what we do here at Get Haunted, is make sure that everybody knows what's going on for them to check out in the paranormal community, by the paranormal community, for the paranormal community.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should be on a $1 bill.
That's
or
right.
in my case, $100 bill, girl.
But
I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying. I really don't. I really
I
don't.
don't
But yeah, just saying. But with that, tune in tonight for all the amazing shows. Wee Woo Wednesday, guys. Go check out Emmy McKenzie with Wee Woo Wednesday, and Greetings from Beyond Radio with Rich Valdez with the wonderful Courtney and Kat tonight. And of course, Ghost Box Radio with Greg Bakken at 11:05. That is the perfect way to end your evening. Slide him right into your bedtime routine. Just do it.
What?
Just slide Greg Bakken right into your bedtime routine. You're going to want to do that.
Yeah, do I got to fluff his pillow?
Wash your face, brush your teeth, get your YouTube ready, and listen to the sweet sounds of Greg Bakken on Ghost Box Radio. That's all I'm going to say.
Sorry, you don't have to save money. We take treats, snacks, beaver pelts. We'll take it all. Gold, silver. We don't care.
That's just sweets and snacks.
Bitcoin, XRP.
Yeah. So go out, continue to be the amazing and the good in the paranormal community. We are so happy to know who you are and to be able to watch what you do. And like we always say, we see you. We do. We appreciate you. And we certainly love you. So continue to be amazing. And with that, we got work to do. We got more work to do, folks. So
I got to sit there and be told what to do. So time to go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. With that, peace out, folks.